All right, welcome back, everyone, and thank you for holding with us. So now we have Gerhard here. We're going to share his presentation.
Yes, my camera
All
is
right.
too shy to show me. I don't know what's happened, so sorry for that.
It's
But I
okay.
hope you can see
We
the
can see your
presentation.
presentation. Yes.
Okay, I'm looking almost that guy. You can imagine like this.
Take it away.
Okay, so thank you very much, Sol, for the introduction, and sorry for the technical mistake at the beginning. But anyway, that's life. So I show you something about ASSYST. We are a company dealing with fashion product development since a very long time. And my task for today is to show you something about several topics. First, about a few words about ASSYST, then the daily challenge in the product development for designers, pattern makers, CEOs, and so on. So only or the current situation. Then I have a small quiz for you to figure out where is the reality, where is imagination, or where's the break-even point to that. Then I prepared a short use case to find out how fast you can get a product image, including a model with a, let me say, traditional process instead of a virtual process. And also the time and the steps, I have a slide for that also. And then how quickly you can change if you have to do some changes. Sometimes it happens in the product development of fashion that there are some changes. And then we go more in the sales direction to show, I want to show you how you can create a pipeline, a proper pipeline to create in a short time period a lot of assets, and also how you can upgrade those assets if you have some new conditions during the collection development or during in-season management. And at the end, the benefits of that we can also talking about. Also, ASSYST, we are 120 people at ASSYST. We have our headquarters here in Munich, in Germany. We also have an office in Milano, and we have 1,000 customers and 50 countries, but main focus is European market at the moment. We have some spots also in Turkey and Asia with a lot of customers. Our product portfolio is, we have a 2D CAD system. That's our starting point. The first idea was in '85 from the management to go into the 2D CAD part. Later on, we create a product, a cloud-based product, very early stage in year 2000. It's an automatic nesting tool to calculate the material, the right amount of material to save material. This is a cost-saving tool and also sustainability topic. NVIDIA is our 3D tool. It's available since almost 10 years in a customer environment. Before it was at the university, to grow up like a child, to become to a product for designers and pattern makers, and to create virtual samples. And a very important product from our company's services. We provide a wide range of services like trainings, scanning services, digitalization of material, and so on. This is also important to guide our customers through the implementation. So the daily challenge in the product development, how does it look like? It's the essential topics like the price should be the right one, the quality should be good enough, and also the time to market is a big point. This is clear, it's a must for everybody, but now there are some challenges. There are sustainability topics, some transparency topics from the production line and the supply chain, and also the data set up of a product is much higher than the last years because of e-commerce. There are much more data needed, and this is also a challenge to generate all the data. You have to create the real product, to create the virtual data product, and this is quite a big challenge, and it's a stretch. Also, when you take a look into the future, when you think about individualization of products, on-demand production, all those topics becoming more and more important. And those challenges can be supported in a good way with 3D. This is what we figure out the last years, and all the others here in the Tech Festival, I'm sure everybody believe on 3D. And we go a step further now, because we think it's on the left-hand side, you have to make a proper product, and also the model should be properly, or the avatar. We say avatar or virtual human. This is a very important point on our side in our next upcoming release, is to challenge the reality. And there is a quiz for you. You can answer it by yourself. Ask yourself which one is digitally and which one is simulated. One is real, one is simulated. Maybe you can write it into the chat if you like. So this is one question. Another one. The same question again. I tell you, one is simulated, two are real. You can ask yourself, because this is a situation in a range meeting, for example. Designers talk with the sales people and with the management, and they discuss the new collection, and they can make decisions on a asset base like this, and the quality of the simulation should, as better it is, as the better is the decision. Let's move on. So the use case I defined here is to create a collection and on a model. So this is what we want to do. So how does it work? Traditionally, you start with a 2D sketch in Illustrator, Photoshop, or maybe hand-drawn, for example. Then you create a tag pack. Tag pack is always important. With 3D, it's getting more proper information, but tag pack is tag pack. You have to define it, and the next step is to send the tag pack or to deliver it via web, via PLM to the factory, and the factory produce the sample. Then you have the shipment by plane or by ship. So it's a question of costs as well. And then the model come into your company, into the shooting room, and then shoot the product and the model, and then you have the picture. So when you use virtual humans during the design phase, the customer is walking into your design tool, standing there, waiting for the new collection, and the designer can design directly on the model or on the customer itself. Then, when the technology make it happen, then you can reduce the time of almost 5 weeks for the traditional process down to, let me say, 4 up to 5 days with some meetings in between to find with some changes and find the real solution. So what we did in our tool is cutting down the time, but it sounds good to cut down time, but the quality is also important, very important, because when the decision quality is also making a base jump, that the real photo is much better than the virtual one, then the decision is not the same when it's on the same level. How it works, in the next update, you can see Vidya on the left side. For everybody who knows Vidya, you can see the left side is the current video situation, the design environment. On the right side, the customer comes in to the design tool, and we can simulate in the design tool in photo quality. So there's a render process behind. It takes a little bit time. So you see it's working. So let me say in total 3 or 4 minutes to that final result. And now the designer can see what tomorrow will come, because he can see the customer with his product virtually, but also the virtual human, and the impression of it, it's quite different than when you see an avatar who looks very like a human, but not finally. So we define a break-even of reality is a statement for us, and the break-even of reality we can show in the tool by itself. We need therefore virtual humans. A partner of us, Verse, create virtual humans on that level. We use it in the media environment. Also, the knit product here is completely virtually. It's not scanned. It's from Stoll example, which is created completely virtually, the knitting product. Then afterwards you can create different scenes also in photorealistic quality with some twin models. You can show a collection, and you're in the development part, you're always on the digital stage. Changes from here are very easy, and you can update the collection. You can make blue or some other changes from the jeans and another color. This is always on demand possible, and then you create a very good decision asset to make the first prototype, or even you go directly into the pre-production sample. So you see the lady again. Now you know which one is virtually, and you can make changes. For us, it's clear to make changes on the product. You can also change the avatar into the tool. You can update it. And for us, it's important to see it in a very short time period, that the designers can make the decision quickly on the model. The pipelining is to create a lot of content for the digital showroom. You define one base character, poses on this character, different light settings, different background variations, and then you can create a lot of assets. And this process, it's not when you make a real shooting, let's say shells on the beach, then you have to go there and then you can create 100 good pictures. Then you can fly back and bring the products back. When you do another shooting, you have the same effort again. Here, digitally, you can react immediately when the weather changes and you need some stuff with rainy environment or rainy proof products. You can do that, and you create content for the e-commerce, because there you can react so fast that it's useful to show the customer, the final customer, the right product to the right weather. That's a pipeline example. First you have a, let me say, design avatar, and then this design avatar move over to a twin with the virtual human. The benefits, they are very similar than the other benefits we heard so far. So reduce workload, so reduce time. That's those benefits are fitting for each 3D tool. For us, so when you ask me for USP, I think the USP is that we are now from ASSYST, we can deliver virtual humans with products in photo quality. So that's our newest feature or newest feature set in our tool. And we are very happy when we can launch it so in the next weeks. So that's from my side everything. Thank you very much. And I hope we had a good festival so far.
Thank you so much, Gerhard, and for keeping us on time. I love that German efficiency. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Have a good one.